Cosmic Surfers, welcome. Cosmic Ray channel, and for all of you YouTube, all throughout YouTube, just welcome to the Cosmic Ray channel. If you're probably seeing this, you're probably thinking, oh wow, you must be altering the light or switching up the light source. I am not. Check out my previous videos, you can tell when my lights are off and I have my candles. It is never this this bright, at least with the, what I call the amber energy. I feel like this is like a new version of me. If you don't know what's going on with my headphones, I'm not using like a microphone or anything like that. What I'm doing is it helps me myself channel what I call my greatest being, my greatest self, or my higher self, as some may call it. I also like to channel with spirit. I like to do that with having music in the background, well, in my ears, in a sense. It helps me focus. And it's kind of weird because you're like, well, how does that someone can focus like that? And when I play my music, it's not like very silent. It's pretty loud. So I don't even know if I'm like yelling right now at you guys. If it sounds like it, trust me, I'm not. Or I'm not trying to. But I will say this, that it's one of these things that when you start to trust yourself, you trust in the universe. All right, now if you see a little bit of light, now I'm trying to put on some of my source. Um, okay, sorry. You can tell there's a difference, like when I have the light source on and when I don't. But I will say this: I'm feeling love right now. Um, Normally, I do many different things to kind of prep myself besides doing yoga meditation. I kind of play music, I kind of do a lot of things, but I am like really beat tired. You may not even realize it because of the way I'm talking. Um, and I just want to say I'm very grateful for this moment. I'm very grateful for right now. I don't even know if I'm even going to show this video. Like I just feel like this is something, creation, universe. I just want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't even thank you enough. So many thank yous. And I think I should just do a video just to say thank you. Thank you to the thank yous, and thank you to all the other thank yous. um, but on a real, just want to say that 2020 is different energy. Right now, by the time this gets played, this is still 1/11, January 11th. It's about almost 11 o'clock. And the full moon is somewhat past, but I always say there's always good, like a day or two before and day two after for the full moon energy. So who knows if this is also help utilizing certain things that's going on inside me right now. um, so I all I can tell you is I do feel something different. It's very beautiful. And give me one moment. I feel like there's something I need to say. Just bear with me here. So my apologies. Vibrational outline people, I've been watching me, and I want to give you some notice that I notice you too. um, what's been going on, like I feel like something big is about to happen. I know I've been saying that. I know regarding my spiritual awakening story, by the time you guys see this one, or this particular video, you may know that I'm going to try to do my best to like let you guys know what's been going on, regarding a little bit more of my cosmic ray awakening, if you will, or my cosmic awakening. Let's just call it that. And I'm trying to think where would be the best part to start off. You know what? Give me 1 second. I don't know why I'm supposed to be doing this. No, with the light source being changed. Oh man, with the light source being changed. Sorry. All right. There we go. All right. So with the light source being changed, I just wanted to be able to see if there's anything that's like different that comes around in this like section or in this area. I don't know why. Normally I'm like a little bit more different with my videos. Yeah. Sorry. I know it doesn't matter what I look like. I know just my hair. Anyways, I feel like there's just something different that is supposed to happen, and I swear, like I just vibration outline people, my spirit guides. You're feeling what I am feeling right now, and I just wanted to say that this is a very beautiful experience that I'm having. I don't know if there's any light shifts or anything that's going on right now, because I'm not even going to look at the camera. And who knows if something's flying around my head or not, and that's okay too. And I don't know. I just feel like something different is supposed to happen. I don't I even feel like I kind of want to pick up the camera and like move around my house. Like I don't know if I'm supposed to be showing you guys something else um, that's supposed to happen. And it's always organic, and it's always never like what you want. It's so crazy. It's like like no matter what you try to do, sometimes or try to like look bougie or try to do whatever it is because you're like, oh, I'm on camera, people are going to see this. No, F that. You want to be able to be organic as possible. And I mean, if you're able to do that and still do what you want, that's great. I'm not hating on anyone. Well, maybe slightly, because it always seems like for me, it doesn't matter what it is. It's like you just got to just do it. And I'm like tired as F, but something told me just to hit record and then just go with it, and just who cares. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just roll with it, and it's just like my house. Like I didn't even try to do much. I just been having one of those rocky moments of life. Things been kind of like kicking me down, if you will. Don't get me wrong. Everyone's going through that, so it's not like woe is me. The reason why I kind of like share these kind of little moments, these little tiny little experiences. Trust me, it's never for any like real sympathy. It's just I'm just a quote unquote normal person. Like I'm just like you. I'm just like that kind of like just individual who's just trying to try. I'm feel like sometimes you just get kicked down, in life from either from the start, or towards the end, or when you think everything's great. I'm just like you, and when I try to share these experiences, I'm just trying to share like what's happening because it's just maybe to kind of just show you some relation, just to have something that may just either relate to you or something that just resonates. Because, I've had, I had this thing where, um, man, I don't know if I can even share this, but I'm having this thing where something happened with like when it comes to like, like accounts and money and whatnot. Something happened where something was taken too much out of one, not by me, and it was a mistake on someone else's part. And not only trying to fix that up and everything that is attached to it, I'm like going through, personal issues. I'm sure everyone can already kind of like, figure out what's going on, with myself and my situation. Um, Also, too, I mean, it's just everything of life, like, we have family that has like, health problems, but, you try to reassure even your older siblings that, things are going to be fine. I kind of hinted something to one of my siblings, um, about what he was saying about his about one of his sons, and I was like sharing with him, like, what, this universe is beautiful. This universe loves to love, and it doesn't matter what anyone says or anyone else's faith is. Your son is just amazing, so it does not matter. Like screw how certain people and things are these days of when bullying used to be more physical, at least for me back in the day, versus how it is now. I mean, there's back in my day, kids, back in my day when I used the phones, I went brrr, 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 the rotary phones. These, we had times where people would be getting egged, while naked, duct taped to a tree. We would have people, getting golden swirlies, if you guys even know what that is, being stuck in lockers, like those kind of things. But now it's more like the mental bullying, which is really messed up. And it seems like every society or every type of genre, or not genre, I'm sorry, generation, that comes by, it always seems like something is always like changing. And I know it's not good for me to say this, but it's just like with racism. Obviously, racism is still full in effect, unfortunately. And that's just, oh man, that's like to do that to racism. But it's just one of those things where compared to back in the day, it is in a sense better than it was back in the day. It's progressing, to a point where like people of mixed races used to not be okay, right? To be mixed race, and people look at funny like, what are you doing mixing the whatever blood or race and whatever BS, right? And over time, like me, I'm a product of a mixed race couple, and my kids are a product of a mixed race couple, and my brother's kids are a product of mixed race couple, as well as my sister's kids are a product of mixed race couples. And it's like when they grow up, eventually there's going to be to a point where everyone's mixed, hopefully, right, in a sense, and to a point that no one can really make fun of each other because they'd be making fun of everyone, to a point of like there's no point in making fun of races. And I was trying to explain it to my brother, and I was trying to explain to him about like other different parts of spirituality, and about life and love and creation, and that no matter what, we're all trying to find this connection with each other. We're all trying to find different ways and different means to find this oneness. And I know that my nephew is definitely doing that, but in his own unique way. Much love to everyone who's just keeping on, keeping on. Much love to people who have been bullied and are striving and, overcoming this. Or even to the people who've already overcame it, had spiritual awakening, and kind of almost like living it back in a sense, like traveling back through time. You know exactly what I mean, through your journeys, through your visions, through just like doing what sometimes people call some shadow work ish, if you will. I know there's a little difference, but just bear with me here. No, but with that, you're just like facing like your own inner demons. You're facing like this other side of you, that you can call it negative. It's just more like the version of you that needs to be consoled. Need to be able to know that it's you're getting better, like you're doing good. It's like your now self is talking to your older self and saying it's okay. It's that little inner child that some say need to be hugged when they were little, or when they were never told that someone loved them, or never told it's going to be okay. But then now you can tell yourself to be okay, like your younger self. And I know for some of you who don't really understand that, that's okay too. You don't have to right now, but eventually you will. And sometimes that helps too. And where I'm going with this is that sometimes like those who've been bullied, and now they're trying to deal with it in their spiritual awakening. They're dealing with the stuff of their past life or their past self, that they had to go through and they didn't really understand, and now that they are. So big ups to you too. you know Big ups to people who are not identifying. Big ups to people who are identifying. People who don't care what your sex is, or what your sex, or if you like to have sex. Well, it does not matter. So and not mean it doesn't matter to you. I meant like it doesn't matter like what other people say. That's what I'm trying to say. And you know I got love for everyone. Well, besides the ones that like to take away that stuff from you, that innocence from you. Other than that, yes, big love, big ups for everyone. And Cosmic Surfers, this has been an amazing weekend with this full moon and energy levels itself. It's January 11th right now. I don't know what time it is, maybe 11 o'clock. Um, yeah, I think by the time I do this, it'll be like 11:01. Anyways, should I don't know. You may see a weird edit in this, just in case. I'm gonna stop right now, or at least say my goodbye. And then I may just move around my house. Now, if you see something where you're like, oh man, that's pretty dirty, much love. Okay, let's just say I'm tired. I have no time to argue. So let me just go ahead and just say, Cosmic Surfers, thank you. No, I know that's kind of like more like the thought of the day for me. It's just thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for just watching. Something like this. I'll be honest. I would never have the confidence to share things with you, and it doesn't matter, like I said, what you look like. So even if someone like I run, work out, I can be confident in other things. Someone asks me to do something, maybe physically, I'm very confident. But when it comes to like maybe sharing certain things, like keep in mind, being as an empath, when you do try to open up, people try to take advantage of that, whatever how that can seem for you. If it's making fun of them or just utilizing the niceness too much. Um, but just want to say, like, without this type of platform, without you watching this, I wouldn't necessarily in a sense be Cosmic Ray. I mean, I know I'm still my same person, but just saying that I wouldn't be able to have this platform to open up, and as well as for you to open up too. You know, if you don't want to comment, that's totally okay. I get it. You know, sometimes this stuff is kind of, weird for some people to understand. And if you don't want to comment, that's okay. And if you do, much love for you, for commenting. And I don't know if you notice this, but sometimes I like to shout out people that do like to comment. And, and I do like to comment back. And for all of you that watch this, and who knows if this is like a year later and someone just watched this and just picked this up, thank you, from the past. So thank you. And just want to say, let's keep this as an open forum. Let's keep this as something where we all can share, regardless of what if like other people may think that you're crazy. I don't think that you're crazy. I don't think that what you're going through is like made up in your head. I don't feel like anyone here is delusional. I don't feel like anyone is, these type of things, like no one could be able to explain this back in the day. And when I say back in the day, I mean even biblical times. Like it's something that when you find this oneness within yourself, you call it whatever you want to, and the source or realization of life, of realization of things. um, I know there's a lot of times I go beyond this, and I always talk about like the simulation, or the matrix, in a sense, and also how some of this is somewhat like a game, different realities, parallel universes, alternate realities. Before I say goodbye and just maybe move around and see what they want me to show you, if besides a dirty house, I don't know. I've been looking at the sun lately. I know I did a video about sun gazing, but please let me know if you guys have done what I'm about to mention. I don't know if this was supposed to be just for me, but I feel like I'm not supposed to talk about it, So I will say that I've been staring at the sun a lot, and to a point where I don't know if you guys, I mean, I know there's science behind this, okay? I get it. There's certain logical explanations, even though when it comes to spirituality, nothing really seems, logical. Um, but when you see the moon, right? You see the full moon, and you see it's a sphere, circle, whatever you want to call it, right? But for our eyes, far away, you see like a circle when it's a full moon, and we see it clear, right? Because it's all dark and it's nice, bright white, and it's like a full like circle. It looks so freaking perfect, right? I don't know if it's just me. I mean, it can't be because I know people have sunglasses, so they should be able to see this. But like, I use it with my naked eye. When I see the sun, it's so perfect. It's like a perfect circle, right? And it's like it's like a ball of flame and whatnot, but it's like so like perfect on as like a circle, a sphere. That for me, like when I stare into it, like you can see the circle right around it, and I swear I saw like this like violet like light going like this, going. Like it wouldn't be a continuous circle like this, right? Like too fast, or like sometimes like when you see a car like hubcap when it's like driving and you see it spin like one way, right? But sometimes you see it so fast, sometimes it looks like it's going reverse, but it's going one way. I don't want to say it's like that, but it was like you could see this purple like and then it would stop and goes reverse, and it's like all still in a perfect circle. I don't know, right? Anyways, there's some other stuff I want to talk about with the sun and about something that's around there, and about gold. You know what? Maybe I just did. But anyways, maybe that's for you guys to put those pieces together. I know what that is or what that means, but obviously gold helps reflect with light, with sun. That makes everything burn up. So let you guys kind of ponder that one in your minds. But in the meantime, goodbye, cosmic surfers. And now, hopefully, I'll show you a mess, and maybe that the inner and outer dimensional beings. What? What? Huh? Was it? Was it light? I can't tell. I, okay. Oh hell no. Okay. All right. That was more of a joke, not like a hell no, as in like something bad's about to happen. It's more of like, okay, we're on, like Donkey Kong. All right. All right, guys, give me a second, okay? Because I'm not going to hear anything. So if you guys hear something or you guys see something, you let me know, okay? I put down in the little, like the little section where you like start writing, some things, you start seeing on YouTube about like, the description area. If you don't see something on there, you let me know, what you saw and what time, roughly, or, and I'll look back. I do obviously try to relook at these videos, but I don't know what I'm supposed to show you. But I have my music on because I'm feeling like great. Okay, hold on. Maybe I should put on some light. I don't know. Sometimes it's easier to see. Wait a minute. Okay. What the fuck is that? No. Part of that was me. Just letting you guys know. Part of that was me. I'm just kind of going backwards. I don't know if you guys ever tried this, but with a mirror. If you try it, well, I don't know. I don't want to scare the crap out of anyone. But sometimes it's easier to see things through other angles or through other sources than your naked eye. Whatever that's supposed to mean for you. Wish I could take you guys outside, man. Hold on one sec. And your outer dimensional vibrational outline people, you're more than welcome to come and say hi. If I don't see anything, I may just end up just messing or stop recording. I feel like I'm supposed to be showing you guys something. Now, if this ever happens to you, just letting you know, sometimes, not saying like a joke, like to mess with you, but they like to test you to see if you actually trust them. And your spirit guides too. Like, I definitely trust mine. I've been doing a lot of like, just not soul searching, but more inner self searching. And I'm just going to say that there's times where if you just start to just trust, they will trust you and feel good in what you're doing. And you guys are probably wondering, what the hell is this up with this door, right? Why is there always this door? Maybe to another dimension? It's not. It's just a door. Okay. Here we go. So this is the normal kind of lighting setting, usually how it is for me. Usually on a normal video, at least for the most part. I will say it's a lot more lighter on in the middle of my face for some reason. Anyways, but I will say this. I've had this weird, no, not weird. Let me rewind. Let's edit. A great energy inside me, doing this video. And I had fun. And just wanted to pass along, find your passion. Find that highest, like what you feel great of life, and just keep at it. And it not necessarily has to be a hobby. It doesn't have to be anything like that. I feel like right now I'm supposed to tell you, just you find something. I don't even say you have to like quote unquote be good at, because I don't really like edit anything on my videos. I wish I had some more music or something I can maybe play for you guys in the background. I thought of this one thing I created, but I don't know, may not work. However, but I will say this: when you start doing your passion, when you start doing whatever it is, for you, and to your highest excitement, and if that highest excitement is able to help others in some form or fashion, then that's going to help out the collective. That's going to help out this universe. That's just going to like just bring forth like this, like this great like energy like within you, and it's going to just make you feel like love. It's going to make you feel like you're doing something right. So, good night, Cosmic Surfers. And if I don't see anything or this video is not really something, then I won't post. However, who knows? because by the time like I'm looking at this, I may be focused on one thing, and you guys may find something else. So I will have to ask you guys, in the comment section, if you can, please comment, and share. Cosmic Surfers, Oyasumi, good night, sweet dreams, and as always, stay cosmic. Stay cosmic.